Sanibonani molweni ke kwindawo zonke enibukeleni kuzo ndathobela absheni. Sisesedebeng ke namhlanje as Ebuhlanti njengoko simane sinithembisa ukuthi sawufika kwindawo enihlala kuzo. Njengoba silana nje eSedebeng bekulontshwa iMen's Forum ye district, siye sambona uMayor sababona no MMC of different departments, but ena ndibibalekile namhlanje ukuthi kuzolontshwa iMen's Forum njengoko kubonakala ukuthi iSedebeng enye district ezingama hotspots especially around drugs. Kuthiwa ke masizwa ngabantu le ndawo lena kunama drugs manufacturing companies zonomgogwana, abantu nje abadayisa ama drugs adliwe ingane njalo njalo in different communities. Also lana i hotspot ke yokuhlukunyezwa kakhulu kwabantwana nabantu besifazane. But ke make sizwe mhlambe abantu bezikhulumela ngoba kamnandi namhlanje ikhona ne debate where amadoda anikwe opportunity ukuthi a debate akhulume ngezinto eziba affectayo. Mhlambe sawubanika ke ukuthi bazikhulumele before sinike ke mhlambe ipanel yethu iphawule ngezinto ke ezabe ziraiswa ngamadoda of this district.
Kana 3 years ReLaunch mara ha etsa next ha re ka tla ba blame wa thoba gore ba ba ponisa etsang mola hodimo mano o tshwere ba ponisa ke a dumela go tshwantse ba ke di 100 le 200 go bona tshwantse ba etsa molao ba tswa training ha ba etsa molao ba tshwere matso.
Na ke kwatile haholo ntse ke re bontate ha bae hobane ha bontate ba le teng ha ngwana a nyamela wa yareteng ya hao ha tshwanela hore PlayStation be le yona e tlo buang ka taba ngwana hao. Wena ntse bona hore bana ba etsa emo banka bana ba batho ba kenya le bollo ha ba qeta ba latuwa ba tliswa hae.
Our country is affected by this issue of gender-based violence. Umama la has just spoken about a woman who was murdered and thrown at the bridge. So this is the message, especially on this new relaunch of Men's Forum in Sedebeng. We are still going to meet with cases of gender-based violence because this is a pandemic that we need to deal with, and it's going to take time for us to get rid of it.
I guess bazwile abantu base Sedebeng bebeka izinto ezibadlayo, especially issues that are affecting men in this region. There are a lot of things that were discussed here, and let me promise you now ukuthi Ebuhlanti will make sure that we follow this region, and njengoba sizohamba onke ama region angihambi ngedwa ke ngihamba ne panel yam abantu will make sure ukuthi baya responda kuma issues that were raised here. But I can mention ukuthi there was an issue around mobilization. Kunamadoda ebefeel ukuthi immobilization was not enough, and it's high time that we make use of our speakers, local speakers, speakers of the municipalities in this region. Because remember, ma into iphuma kwi office ka speaker, iphuma kwi authority ye municipality, and people trust that office rather than NGOs mobilizing each other, because kunokudelelana here and there. So ngizoqala ku comrade uVeli uShongwe sonke sikhuluma nababukeli lapha emakhaya, but sibe mindful ukuthi we're also responding to questions ebezibuzwa abantu. Kunezinto eziningi comrade Veli eziyezavela lana, one because lena inqamelene nawe as social development. People are tired of launching all the time. People bafuni action, and there are recommendations that are very clear. Good abantu as from Monday, they want to be on the ground and do some work and allow men to mobilize themselves. So this is our last launch. Abantu bafuna manje kusetyenzwe yeyiphi izinto onobathembisa zona, especially amadoda ala Sedebeng district in terms of rolling out a plan of action.
Into enhle ngokulontsha namhlanje mphathi ohlelo ukuthi akusalonchi i-Department of Social Development yodwa, kodwa manje the program has been integrated with IDP. Umasipala namusho njengoba sila sinama MMCs nemeya beyikhona namhlanje, so iprogram yethu manje ayisekho only ku provincial level but seku grassroots where matters are la eku-implementwa khona, because izinto eziningi eziplanwa at a national level kumele zi-implemente at a local government level. So the local government level has bought into this idea, and bayavuma ukuthi bazosebenzisana nama structures of Men's Forum to ensure ukuthi babanikeza the necessary support ekulweni nakuzo zonke inkinga ezibhekana nomphakathi ezimayelana namadoda esizibiza ngokuthi ama-social ills. So manje ngiyacabanga ukuthi seyifike ezandleni ezifudumele ukuba kubonakala ukuthi kuba nomehluko.
Mfundisi wami masize kuwe ngicela sibolekane nge-microphone. Ungifikela ukhuluma and amadoda ekulalele and kubonakala ukuthi ubuthatha lapha enhlizweni zabo. Na ama-men's forum sometimes we misinterpret this concept. Abanye baza bacabanga ukuthi maybe enye idudula operation. Ukuthi bangizwile kunabanye bebekhuluma ngama-foreign nationals a committee crime in this region, but role ye men's forum ikuphi exactly, so that we don't find ourselves siphulumthetho.
Thank you so much.
But also ngaphendula kwamanye ama questions ebebuzwa.
Okay. Thank you so much, Prof. I want to let me start at a very humble position, and I think we've been tiptoeing around that issue. And sugarcoating it with honor and protocols. Although we are launching, and MMC Ndwande will correct me, the initial launch did not have political support. Completely. In fact, our collapse was right at the launch. Although we lace it with the fact that it happened in the mayor's parlor, the mayor herself was not there. We were left with provincial officer social development and chief director Obabung Command, because he's passionate about men's forums. Ntate Maleka will even attest that we tried on several occasions. Kote, can we move forward? You will not move an inch without political support. Completely, you're collapsed. And I'm glad that we have political support in this room. This region is properly structured and it's properly led at a political hem. But down here, if we don't have executive support from that level. And I'm happy that we have that support.
So after this launch, do we have tools as men to start our program of action on Monday, as you suggested during your speech?
Yes, sir. There's commitment, there's confirmation from the executive mayor's office. In fact, Prof, today's march, for clarity's sake, today's march is not a men's sector forum march or event. It's an event that is initiated and led from the executive mayor with district. So we are supporting her today. That's what I'm saying. We have the political support that we've always lamented. Okay. This is in support of her desire to see this thing working.
Ningamangali ke sisesebhlanti njengoba sibuya ke eItolo sizwile ingxoxo iqhubeka amadoda ezikhulumela ziningi ke izinto ezikhalazela ngamadoda enye yazo indaba yokulauncha non-stop, where we always launch programs and so on, but into different ngale launch namhlanje enye izinto eziphawulweyo ke ukuthi namhlanje kunama political leaders from mayor, MMCs njalo njalo, but make sizwe amadoda eqhubeka ke ezibekela izinto on the table, izinto ezibadlayo kakhulu ngoba kuyabonakala ukuthi amadoda la awasebenzi ezinye zezinto eziraiswe kakhulu.
Let me touch on the second point, like you said, Prof. In fact, two of them, and I'll pass the mic. The second one is, although we are dealing with drug lords most of the time, we deal with drug lords Moruti Pudumo said, in a suburb, there's a drug house. One of the biggest problems is that we have both drug lords and landlords that are unemployed and they need money, so they are renting out space to people that are not vetted. So we actually don't know who are in our backyards until there's a burst by law enforcement and say, but your tenant is a drug dealer, drug manufacturer. You find that the landlord does not know, because all we want, we are building rooms, student accommodation, we are renting out because baba akasebenzi, umama akasebenzi, kids must go to school. We find ourselves caught up in a cobweb of both hunger and desire for righteousness.
Okay.
So the problem starts in the backyard before we go to the streets.
We'll come back, but it's obvious ukuthi babukele emakhaya, it's important ukuthi city take care of our streets. Sazi ukuthi la kule strat ngobani abantu abala kule strat. Yes, siyalibona iPakistan lele dayiso paraffin and uparaffin akasetshenziswa kule area kanti profit uyenza ngani lo muntu. Those are the things that we possibly immense forum kufuneka iqale ukuzi notice in our community. Mangize manje kumakhosi, we have our traditional leader here, ubaba ukekana esimaze sonke o active kakhulu in this region. He's also secretary ya controlesa in this region. I'm not sure if I'm correct, but ngicela ukuzwa mhlambe ukuthi nina ningamakhosi nibambisene ne men's forum yini enizoyenza kule region differently.
In this region, to answer the first question, ngiyabona ukuthi i-men's sector ikhona, and we are a complex society. Kufanele ukuthi we need to have the traditional side, which is going to ephakamisa isintu sethu. So on that, kulapho uzothola ukuthi on the 25th and the 26th, we will be launching the district traditional men's parliament, khona la eSedebeng. And kuyo, it's not that it's going to be exclusive. Sizosebenza with the other structures, because kulapho uzothola ukuthi njengoba bakhuluma nge-initiation, athi they are not accommodated. Ngithanda ukuthi ngithi kuye, he will be accommodated on the 25th and the 26th. And kulapho uzothola ukuthi sizofuna the health practitioners besintu, sizofuna the traditional leaders to be there. And kulapho uzothola ukuthi now we are going to be focusing on the values, and we are not supposed to become a talk show. There's one issue engizoyiphawula kwamanje which hasn't been highlighted. There's what they call house hijacking by foreign nationals. It was not even mentioned around here. It's a serious issue. Houses have been taken, and where you zothola ukuthi umama uyivanushala ngasendlini into zabo ziyathathiwa. And then moving forward, okay, Everton. Umama kata khuluma about in Everton. Well, unfortunately, ngihlala e-Everton. Ngizalelwe e-Everton. Issue yakhona, it's very rife. And kulapho sifuna ukusebenza through the Speaker's office. We have 45 wards in Ebuhlanti. Kulapho we need to have a headman in each and every ward who will be working together with the councillor. We will be having a council, Yamakosi, in every ward where we will be taking data of each and every house. And a good sifuna is support of a municipality. Support Amakosi. We are not there to become token chiefs. We are here to come and say siyasebenza together with the municipality in order to solve ama issues wemphakathi wethu, because at the end of it all akufi abelungu kufa thina hoshwa bana baruna hoshwa, our families have been destroyed and are reshebelezi. So at the moment, as the traditional side, we are here to say, support us, we shall definitely do work with you. Siyabonga.
Masize ke manje ku comrade uNkosinathi. MMC, right? Yes. Comrade Unkosinathi, ubukhona ngesikhathi abantu bebe debate be commenta benama issues abahluphayo, kunama issues ama drug factories in this area. Also kukhulunywe nge program of action. Or fortunately I met uMayor wathembisa uMayor ukuthi there will be support from special programs unit, there will be support from all MMCs to ensure ukuthi amadoda are getting support in this area. So kunale issue lena yama drugs nama factories ama drugs in this area. Wena you'll respond kumanye ama questions ebebuziwe, but ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi wena as u councillor or MMC nibona i-practically kangakanani i-support yale movement yamadoda in terms of budget within the municipality, ngoba we have seen i-programs iqala kahle nathi we started very fancy nice programs in parliament, Cape Town, everywhere, kuma legislature throughout the country. My figure Monday, amadoda are nowhere to be found, and makubuzo reason akhuluma ngama resources. Some are not even able to log in with Zoom meeting at amadoda asina data. I don't know who must supply amadoda nge data to protect his wife, but angikholapo ithini I program kamasipala to support this forum. Ayike masibuya ezitolo kubalekile ukuthi njengenjwayelo siye ku way forward ke sizwe ukuthi abafowethu la especially ama leaders I conclude ngokuthini le session yanamhlanje, ngoba abantu bane expectations, abanye bavumile ukuthi as from Monday bazaqala ukusebenza njengama men's forums in different communities around this district. Make sizwe ke inkokheli zethu zi conclude ke lo mhlangano wanamhlanje.
Nginibingelele babukile emakhaya, igama lami uNkosinathi Ndwandwe, MMC we Transport and Infrastructure Sedebeng Municipality. Ngilapha ngoba ngibizwe uMayor, angihambi ngedwa, ngihamba namanye ama MMC ukuthi sizo supporta le program ye Men's Forum. Na ukuphendula ke umbuzo ukuthi I program of action izoba khona, uMayor nethimba lakhe sizimisele sonke ukuthi si support I Men's Forum. Wonke ama activity azoba khona sizozama ngoko kusemandleni ukuthi sibe khona. Okoqala nje ukuthi namhlanje sibiziwe nami kwi department enginayo kunomsebenzi okumele uthi ngiwenze. Kodwa ngikwazile ukuthi ngixolise ngize la ukubonisa ukuthi ngizoxhasa. I Men's Forum ibalekele kakhulu ngoba kula kumele sifundise khona abantu besilisa ukuthi usiphatha kanjani uma umuntu wesilisa. Uma be umuntu ozwana naye umphatha kanjani. Uma ngabe sekufika isikhathi sokuthi umuntu ozwana naye athi sekuphelile, yipi indlela okumele ukuthi uresponde ngayo. Awu responde ngokulwa, kodwa mase liphelile liphelile. Ngakho le forum inomsebenzi omningi kakhulu. Imele ukuthi thina njengoba nje ngila sizoyibheka ukuthi iyaqhubekela phambili, sizoyimonitor. Kwi administration edlule angifuna ukubakhulumela, kodwa kule administration entsha esikuyo asibo abantu abanikezwe umsebenzi bawuyeke. Sinikezwa umsebenzi sihlale phe kwawo. Ngingakunikeza izibonelo kwi department engiyiphetheyo. Sifike kunama potholes amaningi, kodwa njengoba sikhuluma nje sibhizi ngama potholes siyavala evala.
Before I let you go, I want to check from your side as government, because in my view we district municipality government. Mawusibhekile singalamajita songela uyalibona kodwa ithemba njengomuntu omele uhulumeni ukuthi lezi zinto esizikhulumayo really I mean ukuthi all the time makuhlangana kukhulunywa ngama rape abantwana, child trafficking, abantwana are not even including women abakwazi ukuhamba eyitradini zethu. Omunye ude washo la wathi even amajida amadoda are not free anymore. So uma usibhekile zonke lezi zinto esizikhulumayo kodwa ninalo ithemba as government ukuthi lezi zinto sizozenza okanye wahiye uzokushaya yana.
Yebo. Ngiyabonga. Mangibheka abantu bonke abantu abala mina ithemba nginalo. Khumbula ukuthi njoba sengu MMC ngapha ngibuya ku SAPS bengisebenza kuyo. Ngeke ngasebenza ku social crime. Ngiyayazi isebenza kanjani. So ithemba nginalo ngoba into ezokuthi ngibe nethemba ukuthi njoba sila siqale ngemashi sasubmit memorandum ku magistrate kumele ukuthi naye siphendule bengifunda memorandum ukuya phambili sifuna ukuthi iprogram of action ibe khona sikwazi ukuthi siuhulumeni ke sisize la singasiza khona. Angifuni ukuthembisa izinto eziningi kodwa la sinamandla khona sikwazi ukuthi sisize ukuthi izinto ziye phambili. Lo meya esinaye okwamanje uLerato Maluka ngiyamethemba kakhulu. Ungumuntu okhuluma into ayenze. Akakhulumi for the sake. Nathi njoba sila asikho la for the sake ukuthi sibe khona. Sila ukuzothi njoba sikhona masiqale phela iprogram manje ukuthi makufundiswe abantu makube nama awareness campaign amadoda kuphela. Ngiyibhalela abaphansi. Akube nama awareness campaign amadoda. Ama drugs linagcwele masebenzisane namaphoyisa. Uma bekhona amaphoyisa angafuni ukwenza umsebenzi asebenza nezigebengu ikhona indlela lapho sisawa report akhona. Zonke lama company okuthiwa akhona akhiqiza idakamizwa ezibulala umphakathi wakithi masiqonde ngqo kubo. Singakhuluma ukuthi sikhona masisho ukuthi estradini number 1 2 3 kune factory idakamizwa bayilethe kimi then mina ngizohlala phe kwayo.
Okay. Ngizothi bengazimisela ngokwenza lokho but I'll do it anyway. Ngicela ukuzwa ivoice yabo mama. Ngengizwe nje ukuthi nina as women I don't want to assume ukuthi you are representing voices of women but njengomuntu owumama ingaba yonke lento esiyikhulumayo la are you impressed or uzobona kwenzeka?
Dumelang babuye haye. Now I'm so impressed and ke thabetse the way ho etsahalang ka teng. Ke invite you mona ka bona ntwena engkhahla because mo ke tswang teng ho etsala dintho tse seng right. Jwale kile ka re jwale ka mme ha ke eme ka maoto mohlomong ho tla etsahala phethoho. Hobane dintho tse etsahalang mo ke phelang teng ha di ntshware hantle. Ke a thusa mara ke hloka batshietsi hore ba thusane le nna. Le ha batho ba ba le bothata bo itseng ho tla nna. Ha mang a ba le bothata bo itseng ho ya nna ha ke hloka batshietsi. Ekare ntwena e etsahalang mona ekaba momo ke dula ko extension 11. So ke kopa babuhedi bana ba mona and then ekare re ka thusanang re be ntwe e lengwe re sebetse re tsweleng pele hobane ka nnete re kekebe ra phela ka tlasa dintho tse tjena tse etsahala bentse re thotse ho sena hore re ka bua ho mang ke bue ho mang. Jwale ne ke kopa hore le nna mo ke phelang teng ke batla ho kore ho hlahelle hore re na le batho ba tjena ba sebetsang. Ke a leboha.
Ngicela ukusethatha leli thuba ngidlulise na umlayezo ophuma from the Premier's office. Sicela abobaba ikakhulukazi namadodana boys and men. Sicela abobaba ukuze isizwe sethu siphume kule pandemic ye COVID-19 siyacela ukuba siyo vaccinate. I-Premier's office ithi kunenkinga abobaba abaningi ibabaselele emuva endabeni zo vaccinator. So we are pleading with you ukuthi sicela niye no vaccinator as soon as possible. Ama numbers ngathi sewaqale ukungabi kahle futhi manje niyacela ukuthi no vaccinator. I thank you.
Ake besishilo sathi Ebuhlanti sizohambela onke ama district sikhulume kunye nabantu in different communities around Gauteng nalapho Johannesburg were coming. Sizama ke ukuthi ne civil society ibe accountable, not only government. Lapho nje emakhaya mangithi kuni nonke enibukele ncinzilili.